Hi, and welcome to this chapter, Box Method Strategy. Simple but effective. Box-to-box trading strategy has been used in the trading markets for over 100 years. It is a very simple but effective method to practice, and use only after enough time you can use this strategy to its fullest, and can be used in the trading market, not in a range-bound market. So let's get stuck into it in the charts and show exactly how it's done. We'll go to any old random charts to see where we can use the Davos box method strategy. Davos was a dancer in the early 1900s, and he perfected this strategy, very simple but effective method on how to trade. If a dancer can learn how to trade, guys, anybody can learn how to trade. It goes to show that it's a artistic side of the brain can also form a function of the charts and actually profited from it. So any old criteria can be used to trade. It purely depends on what suits you. So let's get stuck into it. Obviously, to use a Davos box method strategy, we have to use our rectangle as in our tools above. How we do this is that we find an area on the chart that looks like it's literally boxed in. So let's simply go look on the charts where we can find as many boxed in regions as we can. As you can see here, there's another one over here. It looks very much boxed in. Here's another area over here. You can see it's from the low to the low and high over there. Great. So we've got an example for us to use in the meantime. There's even another one over here even. Let me just add it for interest's sake. Okay. So the Davos box method, guys, it's the area of where price is in a trend and it would like to reverse. It looks like price is almost stuck in a box. Same can be said for while it's during the trend, it looks like it's stuck in the box. Here we are on a weekly time frame where we can see that the boxes can be seen, but if you go down to daily, it can be seen even better. As you can see here, you go down to daily, you can actually start identifying even more types of boxes that are crude. There we go. Okay, so it just takes a bit of time and practice to find these boxes, but as soon as you start becoming used to it, you'll start to see it. Yeah, again, let's go back. There's more boxes over here. You'll see in certain times the boxes won't be as easy to see, but at other times it will be. You just need to start being able to see them. Like there's over here as well. There's another box here. It literally looks like a box. Okay. All along these charts, there's boxes. You just gotta teach your brain to see them. Now, in the moment we can see these boxes, it's more of it's designed as an actual trend continuation function, but it's also designed to be an accumulation function by the market makers. Now, what do we mean by accumulation function? Now, as in trading, let's go back to the weekly chart. You can see that we have areas of reversal and then a trend, areas of reversal and then a trend, possible areas of reversal and then a trend. Now, these can all be used in our assumption of trading the markets. Is that when we trade, we ideally look for the reversal point and then the trend continuation, and we like to take advantage of that trend, but we need to know where it needs to reverse. So often in a trend, let's use an example here. It was in a slight uptrend, it made a double top formation. That in itself seemed like a box. You can see that there. That is one box to be used. On a lower time frame, this box here would be a accumulation phase. An accumulation phase is where the market makers try to manipulate people into thinking the trend's going to actually change. Now, the trend itself is a downtrend here, but they make as if they give you bullish signal information and people buy here. Must remember, it is the market maker's job to confuse traders to assume that the trend wants to move into a different direction, so they can change the trend and hit the opposite direction of their stop losses. So when you buy in a downtrend, they want you to think that the trend is actually reversing when it actually is not. So ideally, they put an accumulation phase and then hit your stop losses because you were buying when they were selling. And obviously over here, same story again. They put an accumulation phase to get people to buy and sell at all different times and wrong times, and then they push the price through to finish the trend continuation. Often this forms into our 3-wave push, as we did in our actual wave count section. You can often see the 3 waves in between all these moves. That's called the profit release phases. And then you get an accumulation phase, which is obviously the last bit, the last box. So you often get 4 boxes in a trend. One for reversal, one for continuation, another for continuation, and then often another actual reversal point. Same can be said for here. We have one wave release into another wave release, into another wave release, into another wave release. Okay, that in itself on a weekly makes a double top formation, as you can see up top here, and that ideally could be our reversal on that pair. So for us now, we've got to be taking consideration is that these box methods that we use, even though you can see here, this is one massive box. These box methods that we use is only to help us identify an accumulation period, a trend breakout and continuation period, and an actual reversal period. So when you're writing down the notes for your periods of accumulation, reversal, and profit release, you've got to keep in mind that it's number 1, reversal, breakout and continuation, which is over here, breakout and continuation. Then we got our accumulation and a breakout and continuation into another box, and then a breakout and continuation into a bigger box which actually has the reversal points set on it. So when you guys keep in mind that these reversal points have to be on point, you have to be very knowledgeable of where to how these reversal points happen. But you can see it's a different way of trading, but it's much the same theory on what we trace and place on all our trades. So there's not much difference in what we do here. It's just obviously the application is a bit more box line method. So for us, our trading system, our FundFX trading system measures all this out for us. So rather stick to the trading system, the FundFX indicator that we gave you in the actual upload and the sections to come. But just please keep in mind, use that system. It reads all of this for you, but the theory behind this is here. And if you want to study it, just keep repeating the video and actually see the accumulation periods and the actual reversal periods and the breakout, accumulation, breakout, accumulation, breakout, reversal. Okay, so please just keep that in mind when you do this course over and over again, that the system itself that we have designed reads all this for you. So with that, please move on to the next chapter.